If you're a young adult just graduating from college, if you're middle-aged and going through a planned or maybe unexpected career change, or if you're at retirement age and wrestling with what's next, you're either walking through this or you will.
Marketplace skills are missionary skills.
Things are really changing around here. That's a phrase that I can utter both at work and in my own home right now. My wife and I are entering the first phases of that empty nest season of life, hence all the gray hair. The kids are all legal adults now. They're starting to live in different places, coming in and out of our house for holidays or short visits. Dinner can be 5 people tonight, 3 people tomorrow, maybe just 2, or, hey, I'm out tonight. Can you just grab something on your own? It's a beautiful season in so many ways, but sobering in many others. And it's no different on the work front here. Our real estate company just finished a nearly 4-year journey of selling off many of our apartment complexes and shutting down the bulk of our property management company. We've said goodbye to some longtime colleagues and hello to some new ones who are helping us kind of pivot into a new season. So instead of just being an affordable housing company that gives its profits to missions, we're really kind of morphing into more of a foundation that resources the Great Commission through the marketplace. And see, here's the thing. Absolutely nothing bad is happening right now. In fact, I would say some absolutely amazing things are unfolding. Things greater and more exciting than anything we ever imagined. But in the midst of the amazement, our emotions are somber some days. I can still wrestle with anxiety. Some nights I wake up at 4 a.m. mulling and chewing and worrying. Why? Not because anything bad is happening, but because that's what transition seasons do to us. They create anxiety. We've left the familiar, and even though we know God is leading and we believe there are good things still ahead, we don't know exactly what those things look like. And unknowns mean discomfort. And discomfort always comes with the changing of seasons. Sure, God has been faithful in the past, but will He continue to be faithful in the future? Seasonal changes, they drudge up these kinds of questions. So wherever you are in your life journey, if you're a young adult just preparing to graduate from college, if you're changing jobs or careers, or maybe you're sending that last kid off to college, or maybe you're preparing for retirement, here's what I know. Life moves in seasons. Expect it. Prepare for it. It's normal. And this is true of our personal lives and our work lives. So here's just a few thoughts for all of you, young or old, going through a change of seasons. The discomfort doesn't mean something is wrong. It just means things are changing. And when you're outside of the familiar boundaries of the fence line, you're gonna feel vulnerable. Just acknowledging that emotion as normal is half the battle. Also, remember the goodness of God. I love Psalm 37. It reminds us, I have been young and now I'm old, and yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken or his children begging for bread. Now, that doesn't mean a life without pain or trials, but it does point to a God who will never leave us or forsake us, who has left His peace with us, and whose love we can never be separated from. Lastly, keep walking. When you're in a season of transition, just keep walking. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep following. See, the Good Shepherd may not be leading you to familiar pastures or even comfortable pastures, but He is leading you to Him, and that is enough. So I don't know if this speaks to you, or maybe this is just kind of cathartic for me personally in this season of transition that I'm going through right now. But I want to encourage you today. Life moves in seasons. Don't be surprised when they change. Change always brings discomfort, but the one you follow, the one whose hands you have placed your entire life in, He can be trusted. There's an old quote often attributed to C.S. Lewis that I think is fitting to close with here. There are far, far better things ahead than anything we leave behind. I believe it for me and for you today. So keep hanging on to Jesus.